So a lot's happened over the past 24 hours. I've made like 4 videos on the Sonic movie at this point, and it's gonna keep going up from here as long as we keep getting news. And usually what I do with these videos is I try to like get as much news as possible, like a bunch of news, and put it all in one video so I can, like, you know, talk about it, and it makes the video long and enjoyable, not like 2 minutes, or hell, even a couple seconds. So, we got a piece of news on Monday morning that, that's big enough to cover an entire video. And by the thumbnail and title, you guys already know what I'm talking about, and that is the fact that Sonic the Hedgehog has its very first poster and a little tease of the design of Sonic the Hedgehog. It's probably, and it sounds weird to say this, the biggest story in entertainment news this week so far. Now keep in mind, the time of me filming this, it's Tuesday, so not much else has happened. Last week we had Avengers 4, and now we have Sonic the Hedgehog. I know, like, they're the exact same thing. I know, same level. So let's just talk about what happened. So I wake up in the morning, I'm like walking down the hall, I'm getting ready to go take a piss. Alright, so I grab my phone, and I'm just scrolling at it as I'm, you know, like... And I see that the Sonic the Hedgehog Twitter tweeted something. The tweet said, and I quote, #Sonic movie, news arriving very soon on IGN, and they had a GIF of the Sonic movie logo, it just says Sonic, and the hashtag try to keep up. So of course, when it says very soon, I didn't know what it meant. Maybe it was later in the night, maybe it was at like lunchtime, so like noon, and I didn't know that it meant it was going to be a couple hours later. So even though I didn't think it'd be a couple hours later, since my 2 favorite things are getting ready to come together, something I've talked about for years on this channel is getting ready to go in like to full force, since there's, guys, think about this, less than a year away. I'm pretty excited to see what we're gonna get. I stated on Twitter that my prediction for a trailer is with the release of Bumblebee. For those of you who don't understand, a lot of the things that movie studios do is that if they have another movie in production and they have a movie that's getting ready to come out, they will promote that movie that's getting ready to come out along with the movie that is already coming out by that studio. So let's say an Avengers movie comes out, maybe a Star Wars trailer will come along with that, or a Pixar movie comes out, maybe a Disney animated movie will come along with that, or live action, etc. So Disney properties can go along with each other. Same with Warner Brothers, Universal, anything. 20th Century Fox doesn't exist anymore. That's now Disney. So, with Paramount, they have a bunch of properties, Transformers, Ninja Turtles, Dora the Explorer. So one of those Transformers movies, Bumblebee, is coming out in, like... Oh, it comes out this weekend. I'd expect a trailer to come along with that. And if it doesn't come out before, then maybe just a little bit after. So was I expecting a trailer? Kind of, but at the same time, news could have been anything. So I was staying tuned to IGN, and I see the tweet. The first tweet I saw, they put 2 tweets out like around at the same time. It was, get your first look at Sonic the Hedgehog in his new live action movie. And I see this little silhouette right here. You guys can see it on screen. I'm not gonna hold my phone up to the freaking camera, I'm stupid. Yeah, I see that little silhouette. I'm trying not to look at it because I can see, like, I saw above it that there was the motion poster. And so basically what happens, it's the same video that the Sonic Twitter put out, just without him collecting the rings, is what I think it is, and him in the showing what he will look like. Basically all the poster shows is the Sonic the Hedgehog movie logo. It appears that the movie will be called Sonic the Hedgehog, opposed to just Sonic, because on the poster it says Sonic the Hedgehog, even though there's been like a lot of stuff out there that simply says Sonic. It has the North American date of the movie since it's being made in America. It has a little tagline, a whole new speed of hero. It's a cool line, guys. And it states at the top that it's from the producers of Fast and the Furious. I don't know, I think the movie's gonna be about like speed and stuff. So I really highly doubt that you guys want me to talk about the poster mainly. You guys don't really want me to talk about, oh, the aesthetic. This is what's on the poster. And I've kind of been beating around the bush and kind of ignoring what you guys probably want to hear from me. So Sonic has his design revealed. And it's not necessarily revealed, but it's a silhouette. But you can still see a lot of what he will look like. I'm sorry guys, I've been trying to be really professional throughout this video. I'm gonna step out real quick and I'm gonna just, I'll be right back. What did they do to Sonic? Okay, like, I know I talked about it in the video back at like, what, the beginning of summer? I was talking about, I was talking about, oh, they said it's Sonic, but he's gonna be realistic, and just textures, and it's gonna be like, it's gonna look like Sonic still. Yeah, it's just that they did some things that I don't really like. No, don't get me wrong, I don't want to like kill myself. I don't want to do that, but I mean, it doesn't upset me as much as other people, but don't get me wrong, what I'm seeing so far, I'm not necessarily loving. I'm just gonna get the biggest part out of the way. Sonic's thick as fuck. Like, those thighs, those are some meaty thighs. Also, Sonic fat? He's either really muscular, little bit of a beer belly or pot belly or whatever it is. Also, can we talk about the hands? Usually what I'm used to is this right here. I'm taking apart the clutch. He has gloves. You know, the gloves, like the Mickey Mouse gloves. It seems that he doesn't have them, and he's gonna have like exposed fingers, which is cool. That's fine. It's never scared me before. It's not like I looked at that one CD cover and was like, never mind, keep the gloves on. Yeah. Also, they made some shoe changes. Apparently he has like a pair of, I don't know, Skechers on. And also, there's this little thing. I'm not sure how to react about it. I don't know how to feel, but like, I think I saw his eye poking out. Not sure if that was an eye. Don't get me wrong, there's certain fan art things that they've made to see, oh, this is potentially what the face could look like, and some of the body that we didn't get to see. We don't even know if he has his patch or not. But the main thing is looking at the face, and they kind of hide that. And I think those look really good. And I don't actually hate it. I think that looks really good. And if that's what it ends up looking like, then I don't have a problem with it at all. It's just, it's kind of scaring me. The legs, I hope it doesn't look as weird in the movie. I don't want him like looking like Kim Kardashian or nothing like that. I don't want like the furries to have a field day with this, okay? Alright, that's my opinion. It's kind of weird right now. And I'm not gonna be so blinded by the Sonic movie just because I want the movie to do good. If they do something wrong, or something that I don't like, I'm going to voice my opinion about it. And I've liked everything that I've heard or seen so far. So it's perfectly fair that I am not that big of a fan of what I'm seeing so far in terms of the design. Now, however, this is where the other part comes in. This does not ruin the movie. Just because Sonic may have a design that looks weird or that you don't like or is not the exact same as in a video game, it won't make the movie bad. Tim Miller said that he's not going to look like a Pixar character, so he's not going to look like the CGI animated scenes in a video game. That can't be translated well over into a movie. It just won't look right. So yes, he's going to have to be textured and look realistic so they can have lighting in, so the movie doesn't have a weird looking out of place cartoon character in there. They had to do something. They can't just rip Unleashed out and put it in there. And yes, they could have done an animated movie. That would have been cool. But personally, I mean, I like live action more. Sorry, Sonic fan base, I have a different opinion than you. I have faith in the production team. I've liked everybody that's a part of it. I love the cast, I love the crew, I love the producers behind it, and it seems like they know what they're doing. Tim Miller's a very competent filmmaker. Jeff Fowler is a Sonic fan. Neil Morris likes to go fast, apparently. And the cast is great. James Marsden's a fantastic actor. Jim Carrey's one of the greatest actors and comedians of all time. And Ben Schwartz is funny, well-talented, and he fits the voice of Sonic perfectly. This movie's shaping up to be a good movie. Yes, it may not be the Sonic movie you wanted, and that sucks that it's not what you want. Sorry, you have games, comics, TV shows at your disposal, but for this movie, it's a Sonic movie. It's not Sonic and Friends. This is going to be developing Sonic's character, and they said in the article that you're going to get fan service, that Sonic does not actually come from this Earth. He is transported here somehow, that we will find out in a trailer, or we might have to wait until the actual movie comes out to go see it. So there's potential that they'll have Tails, they'll have Knuckles, and hell, even Shadow, Amy. They might even have locations and everything that you wanted, but they're making their own iteration of Sonic. And we can look at other properties about this, such as Ninja Turtles, Batman, Spider-Man. You know how many different versions there are of these characters? Cartoons, video games, movies, everything. They look different in every iteration. And you guys have to realize that Sonic is kind of held in the same vein as some of those characters. Maybe not on the same level as Batman and Spider-Man. Maybe he's more on a Ninja Turtle level, but he still goes through a lot of those iterations. Think about how many different versions of Sonic we got. This is just a live-action version of Sonic that we're getting, the first official one. So, it's big. It's a big deal. We're almost 30 years in Sonic the Hedgehog being a thing. It's took a long time for a movie to come out, a live-action movie, so it kind of feels like we're just getting started with iterations. We've had video games. We've had the redesigns in video games. We've had TV shows, and every version of the TV show has a different looking Sonic. And now with movies, this could either be the start of a new franchise, this can be a one-off thing. If this movie does really good, it will have sequels, and we'll get a couple more movies with Ben Schwartz and Jim Carrey and the same crew and everything like that. But let's say the movie either, unfortunately, is not a good movie, doesn't perform well, then that's this franchise. That's the Sonic movie franchise. Didn't work out? Alright, they'll try again in 10 years, maybe 15, maybe we'll have to wait another 30. But you're going to be getting plenty of different versions of Sonic, and I think that's what we need to get accustomed to. I think the movie's shaping up to be really good so far. So, the Sonic movie, what do you guys think? Are you excited for it? Are you guys going to see it? What do you think of the redesign? Let me know in the comment section below. And if you have not subscribed to the Speed Super Sonic channel, subscribe to the best Sonic the Hedgehog YouTuber under the age of 18. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.